at other YouTubers and wondered exactly what they've done to make their channel explode. How did they get so many subscribers and views, and how did they get monetized so quickly? Well, as part of my usual how-to YouTube content, I'm going to be mixing in some videos from my new How Did They Do It series, where we're going to look at YouTubers whose channels have exploded. It's going to help you answer some of those questions, such as how long is it going to take for my channel to take off, and what should I be doing to make that happen sooner? Now, in this video, we're going to look at an exceptionally popular YouTuber, equestrian This Esme. Now, Esme has a whopping 562,000 subscribers, and her success, particularly over the last year or so, has led to loads of opportunities, appearing at equestrian events all over the world, and she now works with some top equestrian brands. So what exact steps did she take to make this happen? Let's take a look now. Okay, so here we are on Esme's channel. So it's pretty clear as soon as we land on it what it's all about. So not only do we have pictures of her riding horses and her with her ponies, but we have This Esme in her lovely branded font and equestrian channel. Couldn't be more obvious, that's what we want. So let's take a look at some of her videos. Now, if we scroll back right to the beginning, we can kind of get an idea of how long Esme has been putting out video for consistently and regularly. So we're going back here months, we are going back over a year. Okay, we're finally all the way back, and we are around 5 years, or full 5 years ago. So just like the video I did last week, and you can check that out here, of Salma Jeffrey's YouTube channel. Again, both hugely successful channels, but this is not an overnight thing. This has been a build-up of all Esme's hard work, just like with Salma's from last week's video, all her hard work over the last 5 years. So looking at the thumbnails, again, it's really obvious from all of the thumbnails what her channel is about. Her face is generally in it, and her ponies and her donkeys are as famous, I would say, as Esme is. So if she's not in it, or the forefront of her images and her thumbnails, then the horses and ponies certainly are. Now, Esme's video titles, I wouldn't say are necessarily optimized for search, but Esme probably isn't focusing and doesn't need to focus on search at this point in her YouTube journey, because she has already built up such a huge subscriber base. I would imagine that most of Esme's channel traffic will come from YouTube suggesting her channel. The other way that Esme will get a lot of her views is from her Instagram channel. So she uses Instagram quite heavily to promote her channel. She has quite a big following on Instagram. She has around 235,000 followers over on Instagram, so she has a huge loyal base there. So you tend to find that every time that she puts a new video out, she will announce it on her YouTube channel, and she will obviously get a huge boost in traffic coming over from Instagram to YouTube. As I've said before in many of my videos, Instagram and YouTube really do go together hand in hand. Now, you won't know this without necessarily watching a lot of This Esme's videos, but I'm just going to show you a little snapshot of one of them, her introduction, so you can see how she comes across on camera.
Hey everybody, this is me, and Happy New Year. So 2020 has been a little bit of a different one. I don't think we were quite expecting the year that has happened. So before today's video starts, I just hope all of you guys are well, that your family are well, and that you've survived 2020, because it has been very difficult for all of us. It's not been an easy year, but I am quite a positive person, and I thought today's video I'd do a little sit down and a chat. Usually for my end of year videos, I do kind of like a whole edit of all the highlights of the year. But because this year's been a bit different, I thought I'd do a bit more of a chill, sit down, chatty video. So grab yourself a snack and a cup of tea, something like that, a drink, because it's probably gonna be a little bit of a longer one, but I thought it'd be a nice chatty one anyway. So before today's video starts.
So yeah, how lovely does Esme seem? Now, I can guarantee and I can vouch for the fact that she is that lovely in real life. So I first came across This Esme, not ashamed to say it, through my 8-year-old daughter. She was probably then 6 or 7 at the time, who became obsessed with watching Esme's channel, and we actually went to Hickstead, a really big equestrian event, and we actually met Esme there, and she was so lovely. Here's me with Neve and Esme and a super sweet pony, Mickey. She genuinely turns up as herself in every single video. I think she's really relatable, and I think as well, because most of her audience will probably be younger girls, you know, not strictly speaking, but I would assume the majority of her target audience are young girls. I think she's going to get the buy-in. I think she does get the buy-in from the parents as well. You know, Esme is somebody that you're actually happy for your daughter to watch, because there's no attitude, you know, she's just a really good role model, I think, as well for young girls. And I don't think that has in any way not contributed to the huge success of her channel, which I think it's fantastic. One of the other things that I really think has helped, with this cumulative exponential growth for Esme is the fact that she has really upped her YouTube game, especially over the last 12 to 18 months. The way she films her videos and the editing of the videos is next level. So I think at this point she still has her dad filming her videos for her. Obviously for her it's difficult most of the time because she's actually on a horse or handling a horse. So I know that she has had a lot of help from her dad filming and potentially her brother too. They've obviously invested quite heavily in equipment over the years. I think there's some GoPro involved and they have a drone, so some of the footage that they now get on the videos is absolutely amazing. The videos are getting really polished and professional. I guess the other thing that I'd say though for Esme, she obviously really understands her audience. She knows what they want to see from her, and she does have competition, but I wouldn't say she has a massive competition. This is quite a niche area. There are other YouTubers probably of a similar age to Esme who again have a target audience of a similar age to Esme who have successful channels. There's Pony Nuts and there's Little Pet Channel, but I would say that they're the main competition. And whilst there are lots of other equestrian channels, because this Esme has been so consistent over the last few years and just understood exactly what people want to see from her, she's been able to just power through the competition. Now to sum up Esme's success, if I had to pick the main things that it was down to, I would say that it was down to the following: finding her niche, understanding exactly who her target audience are and exactly what they want to see from her and giving it to them. Consistency, uploading video regularly for years. She's also leveled up her YouTube game significantly over time, getting to the point where her editing, her filming is next level. After this, the fact that Esme shows up every week as her genuine self. I've met her in real life and believe me, she is as nice as she appears on camera. Add all these things together and you have the recipe for this Esme's amazing success, which she so deserves. I hope that you can go away and implement even just some of the things that Esme has done over the last few years and see the same kind of success for yourself and for your own channel. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.